Would you like to make some cool Celtic style earrings using a cork board? Hello Live Wires, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today it's Tip Tuesday. Today I'm going to use my DIY cork jig to make some awesome Celtic style earrings with aluminum wire and a pair with some artistic wire and my favorite miracle beads. So without further ado, let's get wired. Today's featured live wire is Bernice. Thank you, Bernice, for being a longtime member of the Wire Makers Club on Facebook and for sharing your gorgeous creations. Bernice was the top live wire and the winner of Season 2 of Live Wires for the Win. We did a fun collaboration. I was inspired by her little sheep. Be sure to check out her YouTube channel linked in the description of this video. For the earrings, I'm using the design for my Celtic knots made with the Artistic Wire Deluxe Jig Kit. I printed out some of the grid paper and I am using aluminum wire, which is a little softer, and the pearl head pins. I'm going to wind the wire around the pins, making sure the pins are pushed right down, and we're going to hold them down while we bring the wire around. The aluminum is quite soft, so it shouldn't distort the pins at all, but you should push them down as you wind them with the wire. Now you should be able to just flip it off of the jig, remove the jig, and twist the ends 2 or 3 times, keeping them at a nice angle so they're even, pressing it, and you're going to clip the ends to about 1/4 of an inch with your flush cutters. Take your round nose pliers and turn the ends into a loop. Flip it around and do the same on the other side. Make a nice closed loop, and you can get your nylon jaw pliers to flatten it out a little bit and make it more even. I added some surgical steel hooks, which are hypoallergenic. These are the hooks that I use for the jewelry that I sell. Next, I'm going to use 20 gauge artistic wire and some smaller pins. You have to really push the pins down because the artistic wire is a little stiffer than the aluminum. I actually clipped the pins so they were a little shorter so they would go right into the cork. You can use your heavy duty cutters to do that. So we're going to follow the shape of the Celtic knot, making sure you push those pins down as you go. Just bring the wire around, and we're going to crisscross them and continue in this manner until we have the Celtic knot all shaped, pushing the pin down, bringing the wire around so they're crisscrossed at the bottom, and then we can lift it. You might have to remove the pin at the top to get it off, and you can use your nylon jaw pliers to press the loops down a little bit, even it out. And this time we're not going to do a twist. We would just take the end and bring it around and clip it flush. Take your chain nose pliers to push in that little pokey end. Flip it around and tighten up the wire so it won't slip. We're going to add a 6mm miracle bead. Clip the end to about 1/4 inch. Take your round nose pliers and finish it in a little bit of a loop. Make a closed loop to hold the bead in place. I added some handmade earring hooks. I'll link up the tutorial in the description below the video. Today I'm going to give you an overview of the jewelry making jig kit made with the cork board. The kits were pretty labor intensive to put together, so I made a limited quantity with all the materials that you need to make several projects from my tutorials. It all fits in a 6 by 6 inch box. These are the 3 projects that are in the kit. you'll have a link to get to the tutorial and a link to get to the ebook with all the supplies and materials listed for this and other projects, plus links to other tutorials. Here are the templates that you can use with this jig, and in the ebook there are lots more templates. Plus, if you keep the download link, you'll have unlimited access to future designs. For the scan code, we'll just get our phone. We're going to get the camera. We want to go to the tutorial. We're going to click it. It's going to go to YouTube, and you can see the tutorial there. In the box, we have everything you need for these projects. You also have some extra wire in the 16 and the 20 gauge. These are the materials for the dove, for the treble clef earrings, for the heart earrings. You have some practice wire, the pins and the buttons and the beads for the pegs, extra beads, a couple of round forms, and of course the jig with the no-slip backing. Thank you, Anne, for being the first customer for my jig kit. I'm going to pack it up now. I'll put it in the box and add one of my homemade cards. This kit is a limited edition. I'm going to link it up in the description below the video. And if the kits aren't available, you'll always have access to watch the tutorial on how to make your own jig and purchase the templates in my Etsy DIY shop. Check out the description below for the link to the tutorial and to the kit, and we'll see you the next time.